Hey guys, welcome to my 4-month update after ending my journey with the GLP-1 Tirzepatide. It has actually been a quite eventful month. I had some different family things going on. I was up a few pounds. I started a new medication, lost it. I'm back. I'm back on ground floor. I'm back at the same weight I was when I stopped Tirzepatide. But let's talk about this month. First, if you're new to my channel, I was on compound Tirzepatide for 6 months. I have now been off of it 4 months. My first 3 months, I definitely had a few challenges here and there, but I was able to maintain, and now let's talk about this month. This month was my most challenging month since getting off Tirzepatide. I had a family weekend with my daughter's birthday and my mom's birthday with a lot of eating out and celebratory sweets. And then a week later, I had my birthday with eating out and celebratory sweets. And you know, something about introducing sweets back into my body made me start craving them like crazy again. Specifically chocolates. Chocolate has always been my vice. But I was eating out and eating more than normal, and I was eating sweets again, which I had been so good about trying to like semi-eliminate that from my regular diet. And I feel like I just kind of like picked up some bad habits over those couple weeks. Like I was getting seconds again after dinner a lot, which if you're getting seconds of healthy food, it's not that big of a deal. But I was up like 2 or 3 pounds, and I'm someone who weighs myself every day, every other day, every couple days, so that I kind of generally know what's going on with my body. I don't usually sweat it if I'm up a couple pounds while I'm on my cycle, but this wasn't that. I was just kind of up a few pounds, and I knew I was like craving sweets again and feeling really snacky again, and just my habits were thrown off from just that short period of time. So I was like, all right, we're gonna focus, we can do this. And man, after I feel like my time on the GLP-1 was so helpful because it made breaking these cravings so easy. And so when I was off of it, I didn't have those cravings anymore because I had not really eaten that way in like months and months. So I did feel really thrown off. I'd be like, okay, I'm not going to eat like any sweets or dessert, after dinner, like that's only for special occasions or whatever. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, I want chocolate so bad. Oh my gosh, I want chocolate so bad. I want chocolate so bad. So it was like fully back. And so I'd be really good some days and not so good some days. And so I was kind of struggling. My fitness routine remained strong. Still doing Pilates twice a week, weightlifting once a week, regular cardio exercise as well. I was still doing intermittent fasting. That actually got a little harder too after my habits were kind of thrown off. So I wasn't doing terrible by any means. I was still eating nutritious meals and stuff, just like a little more sweets in my diet. And, that extra eating out, I think, just kind of threw me off a little. So I was working on getting everything back to normal and fighting those sugar cravings or whatever. And, over the past few weeks, I had been researching Wellbutrin. Wellbutrin is actually an antidepressant and a ceasing smoking aid, but it has a lot of other uses. It's also used for chronic fatigue, which I really have always struggled with. It's also used for ADD and ADHD treatments, which I have ADD. And it's also used for depression and seasonal affective disorder. And then off-label, it's also used for weight management. It works by stimulating the dopamine in your brain. It can help you feel more alert. It can help with cravings like smoking, or for me, like sugar and chocolate. And I was like, you know what, now is a really good time to talk to my doctor about this, because I've been thinking about this for a while, mainly not really for weight purposes, more for the chronic fatigue and the ADD and the depression and the seasonal affective disorder. But, if it's going to help me maintain or even lose more weight, then heck yes. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to message my doctor, ask her what she thinks. So I sent her a portal message. She messaged me back that said she thought actually that it could be great for me. She called it in my pharmacy, and I've been on that about a week now, and I'm back down to where I want to be weight-wise. I take the Wellbutrin in the morning. It can cause energy, and it can create a little insomnia, so that's why you take it in the morning. And I do feel like it's helped me a lot with energy, getting rid of some of that chronic fatigue. I feel like it's helped me with my ADD and depression. And it's definitely been really helpful for the food noise. So that food noise was like back, I felt like. And with Wellbutrin, it's not like when I was on a GLP-1 and my appetite was super suppressed. It more feels like the food noise is kind of quieted again. I do feel like I maybe have more appetite control on Wellbutrin, but I'm not obsessing about food as much. I'm not craving food as much. And it's helpful. It's really helpful. I think I'm gonna do a full Wellbutrin video after I've been on it a little bit longer because I've only been on it a week, but so far on my week, I'm really glad I'm on it and I think it's really helping me maintain. Also this month, I re-examined my diet a little bit. I did one of those microbiome tests where you send a sample into a lab and it looks at your gut health and how your microbiome is doing. Your microbiome is your gut health, basically. And it gave me the recommendation that I was eating a little too much protein. I was eating so much protein that it was damaging my guts and could lead to GI upset, which I was having a little bit in the evenings. And down the line, if I don't correct it, it could even lead to like colorectal problems and stuff. So we don't want that. So I was like, you know what, since I am having a little bit of GI upset more in the evenings, I'm gonna reel it in. So also over the past week or two, I've kind of hit more like 80 grams of protein a day as a goal instead of 100. And I try not to go over 100 because I do notice that my stomach feels kind of upset, usually like the next day or something, after I hit over 100 grams of protein. Now, talk to your doctor, your nutrition coach, whatever for you. For my research and for my microbiome gut test, I think that maybe 80 grams a day, now that I'm not on a GLP-1, that might be a better goal for me. All right, that's all I have for you. I hope this video was helpful. I wasn't sure how long I'd keep doing update videos after getting off of GLP-1, but this month ended up being kind of eventful. So I wanted to fill you guys in. If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave them in the comments, or you want to tell me how you're doing or what your goals are, feel free to leave them in the comments. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Please subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in my next video.